Bengus, are you sure this is going to work?
Like a well-oiled machine.
Great. One more question. Do they bite?
Oh, they're quite harmless. Unless they're exposed to unnatural light, then they get mean! Sorry. Maybe now would be a good time to go over the plan. As you know, Skyhold is a prison without walls. As rumor dictates, its prisoners are held fast by the sheer willpower of the Mintu, a high order of monks with incredible psionic abilities. Ahem. In actuality, the Mintu are reserved for only the most powerful of super criminals. Our friend, Del Soya, being a mere human, is being kept in an ordinary cell, far above their watch. We should be able to free him with the greatest of ease.
If it's so easy, how come no one's ever tried this before?
Many spent their lives trying to break out of Skyhold. Only a fool would ever try breaking in, unless of course he knew all of its inner workings. You see, great lady, Achman and I were once among its illustrious inhabitants.
Why am I not surprised? So let me get this straight. I just shift my weight and they'll respond?
Precisely.
Oh yeah, I can get used to this! But what if we're seen?
The maintenance crews use these strata rays while working on the prison's exterior.
So the guards won't suspect a thing. Perfect. Bengus, prepare for our escape. I'll bag the pirate.
He is Rayon del Soya, the most nefarious sky pirate on Gaia. In 3 days, he will be dropped from the bottom of Skyhold by his neck, and hanged until death. He is not a religious man, but that does not keep him from praying for some. Divine intervention.
Check out time.
Are you an angel?
That's a new one. Hold still and watch the hands.
Those cruel guards, they put you up to this.
Look, somebody's paying me a lot of money to free you, and I intend to be alive to spend it. Now move!
Your work?
I'm
impressed.
You should be... wait here.
West Gun Tower. Hail, Dunrick. Anything to report? Nope. All's quiet. Well, this is strange. That stretch ray out there. It's been circling around without a rider for the last 10 minutes. I'm sure it's just a stray. But I'd better call it in just in case. I'm afraid I can't let you do that, gentlemen. What the... Freeze! You so much as breathe, and I'll... Yum. What the hell are you? Hungry. Nearby. Monika, is it? I'm a bit curious. Who exactly hired you to free me?
That's not important.
Oh, but it is. You see, I have many enemies, and therefore... I must insist! Oh, the gun? I got it from one of the downed guards. Impressed, no?
No.
Ah!
Idiot! Why not just let him sound the alarm? I'd hit you harder, but I'm in no mood to carry your sorry ass. Wait a minute. Aren't we under the mana containment unit?
Yes, why?
Skip it up and down.
1 mile below. Brothers, we have lost an appendage! Our grip is weakening! Pull together! We must not let them escape! While above. I thought this was a rescue mission!
Shut up and keep running! Bengus, can you hear me now? We need a ride right now, about... now! What took you so long?
Sorry, I stopped for a bite. Thorns Glen, at the very moment. What the? A storm, perhaps? Doesn't look like any storm I've ever seen. Maybe it's a ghost. Funny. Once home to the missing hero Aramis and his own daughter Gully. Now nothing more than scattered ashes and charred remains. You there! Don't move! Huh? Where'd he go? I saw no one. Perhaps it was that ghost of yours, eh? I'm telling you, there was someone here, and he took something! Early the next morning, capital city, the largest and most prosperous city in the civil territories. All of it ruled by this man, King Vanir. Now, tell me again of last night's occurrence, this time without all the dramatics. This is a council chamber, not a theater! My apologies, Your Grace, but this is a dire situation. Last night's attack on Skyhold violated every treaty that we hold with Isobor. Treaties that were unstable to begin with. My lord, this could well be considered an act of war. We must find the ones responsible and hand deliver them to Baron Avius. Perhaps this would relieve tensions. Very well, General. You have 48 hours. Now, if that is all, I'm late for another meeting. My lord, there is still the matter of Duke Ramon's death, murder. How do you wish this to be handled? The investigation will be conducted by my martial paladins. All evidence will be given directly to me. Is that clear? My next meeting has arrived. He is called the Maestro, captain of the elite military strike force known as the Martial Paladins. I trust, gentlemen, that you will not mind leaving the room. If I don't know any better, I'd swear you enjoyed that. With Garrison gone, you are truly the most feared man in the territories. Well, except for me, perhaps. Do you have it? Yes. However, getting this list was, shall we say, difficult. So long as the trail of bodies can't be traced to me, I don't care. Now then, of this list of escaped prisoners, which should I be most concerned with? Frankly, sir, all of them. Then we must double our efforts to find Aramis. He will be needed now more than ever. Have you any news of his daughter? We are still searching. What details we have are sketchy at best. As such, here is what we know. We've learned that it was a small band of Lycelots that was responsible for the massacre at Aramis's home. Under the guise of bounty trackers, they were able to gain entry and subsequently steal the child. We believe that they may have been acting under someone else's orders. It is unlikely that they would have attempted this on their own. Who would dare? Whoever it is, they have no fear of your military strength. The nature of such an attack leads me to believe that it was personal. Regardless, I want that child found at once. For all we know, she could be in the clutches of a madman.
Just a little higher. Gotcha. Thanks, Bretto. Mr. Colin, how long before we get there?
Alrighty. If memory serves me correctly, never has before, but it's worth a try. I'd say this trail leads straight to Capital City. We should be there by lunchtime.
Good. I'm starving.
Bretto, you really think Vanir can help me from my dad?
Only if he has something to gain by doing so. It is unwise to place your faith in a man like Vanir.
Don't expect an unbiased opinion from him, kid. Vanir's the reason our friend here has to play dress-up every time we step outside. You see, many years ago, when your father was still a young man, a horrible war was fought. War golems like Calabretto helped our side to win, but when the war was over, a law was passed, which ordered that all remaining golems be destroyed. Some heroes welcome, eh?
Gosh, Bretto, that's horrible. Maybe going to see the king is not such a good idea.
Gully, do not let my experiences shatter your faith. I am sorry for what I said earlier. Vanir is not a great man, but he is a good king. I believe he will help you if he can. We must know who it is that hunts you. You will not be safe until then.
What? Oof! Bretto!
That's far enough. Hey, Rustbutt! You getting up soon, or do I have to do all the work? That's the spirit. Come on, they landed in the brush. And try not to fall in any more potholes.
This is your only warning. Release the child at once. Failure to comply will...
Calibretto, I've got the child. She's okay.
Get her to safety. I will deal with this vermin. My cannons have shorted.
Enough! I have not killed a man in many years, but I will if I must to protect this child! Then, old man, it appears we have something in common. To be continued.